Hey people, what the hell is going on? This is, what, it's Friday? The 11th? November 11th? Friday? Something like that, I don't know. I'm over here at the shop, cleaning up. At least trying to clean up. Well, cleaning up is not exactly the right word. I just show y'all. All right, so this is what I'm doing right here. That's the guy. Guy got a guy out there cutting the grass, and that's the guy that's actually buying this property over here. He got some guys out there cutting the grass and whatnot. But what I'm doing, this is the shop here. Of course, all the shit in the back. I am damn cat. I'm moving all my tools out of here, and I got to get my weights, all my workout equipment and stuff that I got in here. I gotta move that over next door. I'm sorting through all my tools and stuff that I got, because that stuff gotta go next door. I gotta not walk into that. And then once I get to the back, I done already cleared this out here. A bunch of this stuff is just gonna be in this building when when that guy come, whenever he decides to take over it. He already said it ain't much of a rush to do that. But damn, I gotta turn the other light on. Let me see. Other light? Nope, wrong light. Of course the light, only one light gonna work. Yeah, but I clearing this shit here too. That's my cleaning stuff. I have to move all that to the house. Most of all this is junk, trash. All the office stuff is gonna be left in here. My dad got these amps, some old media for the print machines and shit we had, some books. I'm gonna have to flip through them books, even though I can't read them. They probably got roach shit in them or something like that. They gonna get left over here. But I got my guitars and shit. They gonna get propped up somewhere next door. Well, this is where I have to shower since I don't have gas at the house. So this is gonna stay like this for a while. And this office back here, I think I done cleared everything out of here. I might have to go through some drawers or something. It might be some old paperwork or something. But I mean, after that, the building gonna be sold. All the paperwork that would have been in here would have been, old invoices and receipts and shit like that from when my dad was running the shop. That fucking thing there, I don't even know how well it works. I might have to move that next door just to fucking see how well it works, and then instead of just letting all this shit go to junk, is actually put some of this shit, once I get it, put it in the fucking goddamn cat shit on the ground. Look at that, man. This is, cats just disrespect your shit. And that's the other thing I was looking at right here. My panel saw, that's a big ass saw. So that's gonna have to get sold eventually. Don't step in the cat poop. I'll have to sweep that up pretty soon. Yeah, so that's what I'm doing. Cat, stop following me. That cat been running around here all morning. I've been over here. And yeah, I don't have a lot of space next door either. You see all these cinder blocks I got sitting out here. That what was actually holding up the bed. Well, that bed right there, I got it sitting out. That was my bed in my back bedroom. The cinder block, the fuck? Cinder blocks was holding that up, so I had to get them out the back room. Walking in here now, y'all get a mini tour of the house. This is my front room here. This is where I spend all my time looking at that thing there. Man, I can't see shit. But yeah, and this is somebody else's, the former resident of the back room stuff. And this is where I have to store a lot of this shit. You can see, I got my lawnmower, some of the old equipment and shit. I done already moved a bunch of that stuff over here. I have. That light didn't help at all. That is, I got to do something about that. Yeah, so this was the kitchen table right here that was in the kitchen next door. That's a dining room table that was in somebody's dining room at one point. But I had to move those from the shop over here. I had to clear the bed out from over here. The bed was right here, queen size. I'm coming, cat. It was right here. Damn, hold up. Cat want to come in the house. You see her on the door? Come on, girl. Come on. Let's go. Oh. Anyway, back to the tour. This is my washroom back here. It was just cat like to use this as their litter box. But yeah, I had to move all this stuff. You see, I got shit under there, and you see how much room is in there. That's some old stuff right there. Plus this trash can. I got to find a way to fit all this, not all of it, but most of that stuff in this room, and still, see, and still have some room to navigate up in here, because this is actually my closet. As you can see, my shoes, some of my clothes, and in that closet is where I keep my pants and my fucking, let me see, because I got to dig in here pretty soon to, as you see, my pants and my coats. Yeah, pants and coats. So I keep that stuff. So I need to be able to move around back here. This is not a big house. You see how wide that fucking closet is? That closet about as wide as me. So yeah, I got some figuring I gotta do. And of course I gotta go out in this backyard and clear that shit out. Cat, stop following me. So I got my work cut out for me. All right, so that's been today. And that's what I gotta do. Like this, I don't want to have to throw away somebody else's property, but I can't have it just sitting here in my kitchen floor blocking my way. And it ain't gonna be no room for it in the back room. So eventually that stuff gonna have to go. They can't come get it. It's gonna be out of there, which I don't want to do. That's just mean. But you know, the only other place I could put it is out here on the goddamn porch. That would be equally as mean. But I'm handling business right now, so business gonna have to come first. So that's my Friday morning, since I actually got up at a decent time this morning and was able to get up and start moving. I'm gonna come back over here to the shop and I don't know how much moving around with this stuff that I'm gonna do, but right now I'm just organizing, trying to put everything in place so eventually I can move this shit piece by piece next door, or when I have help come over, everything already be organized, so all they gotta do is pick up, take the shit next door, and you know, be done with it. And also, you see this line, that line there, that's my internet. The modem is over here at the shop that I get my internet from the house. So eventually I'm gonna have to get me new internet, because this is a business account, so commercial account or whatever the hell. So, I mean, if they just can't flip this over, you know what I'm saying, to the next address next door, then I'm gonna have to get another internet, which means I'm like, I'll tell them, I'm like, if y'all can just move this shit next door, I'll keep it. But if I have to, if I can't keep the, because I gotta find a way to be able to do that without actually doing it. It's not gonna overlap. If I have to get a new service, then I'll get the new service and then disconnect this. I don't want no, I don't want to be sitting around here without no internet. That's how everything works around here. I don't have no cable. But if I have to do that, I think I end up with the same company. You know, all these companies is from the same goddamn people. You know what I'm saying? You know, you got Comcast, Xfinity, and blah blah blah. I think all that's the same. So, but I got Comcast Business over here. But if I do have to switch, then I'm going straight. You know, it's gonna be straight internet, and I might have to shop around. You know what I'm saying? So I'm end up having to shop around, which means y'all might lose a client. You know, I'm just trying to switch, but if y'all can't accommodate that, I might have to shop around in this. Y'all got a deal that I can, a no hassle ass deal too. Don't give me that. I don't want none of that bullshit. They be trying to peddle on the people. I ain't trying to deal with none of that. So there's gonna be some haggling going on. It really will. I done suffered enough from being too agreeable, if you know what I'm saying. I said, y'all can give me a good deal, I will stay. I just have to, you know, y'all lose one account and you gain another one. You know what I'm saying? You lose one account and you gain another one. Yeah. But, you know, I'm paid about just under 100. It's between $90 and $100 a month for internet. That's just for what my dad, I don't know exactly what my dad had on the internet. I've seen some prices where internet is a lot cheaper than that. I don't need everything. Like, I don't need the cable boxes or streaming boxes, whatever the fuck, all that shit. I just need the internet. My streaming box is either my computer or my motherfucking my computer or my what's that? My Xbox. And I got a smart TV, so that's not even necessary. You know what I'm saying? I got a TV that do all that shit by itself. You know what I'm saying? I don't need your box. So you go see. But it's gonna take some time. I ain't in no rush, but hopefully by the end of this month, if they supposed to be closed. Now, from what I heard, they supposed to be closing with me today. It's Friday the 11th. She said that they was gonna be trying to close on this on Friday. Are they? I doubt it. Dealing with this whole trying to sell this property shit has been one pile of shit after another one. You know what I'm saying? Like the dude that's buying the property is right there. Yeah, he's sitting in that fucking truck. It's dealing with the people that handle the transaction. You know what I'm saying? He was like, shit, I got the goddamn money. You know what I'm saying? I got the goddamn money. You know what I'm saying? But you know, when you gotta do other kind of paperwork and shit with it, you gotta go through title companies and these fucking agents and shit. It dragged the whole goddamn thing out. Which is why, even though I don't plan on selling the property I'm living on, just in case, I know now to have all the numbers well, not the numbers, but have all my paperwork in order, which means I don't plan on selling it. But if some ridiculous ass numbers come up, by that time, all this shit will be in my name. It won't still be in my dad's name. You know what I'm saying? It won't still be in my dad's name. It'll be in my name. And at that point, we won't have to go through no third parties. We won't have to go through no third parties with people chipping in and taking in, you know, getting their little bits of the pie and shit like that. Like, nope. You know what I'm saying? Like, nope. Ain't for the happen. So, and that's basically all I've been dealing with the last however long. As a matter of fact, I done signed. I think the only thing that's left now is the closing. And I'm to the point that where I'm like, I'm not going to be calling people. I'm not going to be trying to call them, asking them 1,000 questions about what's up, what's the giddy up and all this other shit. He doing that himself, so I don't have to do it. That's that guy is he live right on the back street. Really, dude? What the hell are you doing? It's not even no grass over here. He lived right on that back street back there. I went to school with his sons. So, you know, I know, you know, I know him, he know me. But I don't know, man. This whole thing, hey, dude, all this shit got me kind of nervous. That's just because it's my first go around with this shit. I don't know nothing about, you know, selling property and shit like this. Like, really, I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? That ain't nothing but driveway right there. What the fuck are you doing? You got that blower trying to blow leaves and shit all out the way. Man, fuck them leaves. Hold on for a second. All right, I think that motherfucker is kind of done with that motherfucker right now. He gonna come back by here in a few minutes. He gonna come back by here in a few minutes and be like, ain't that much goddamn leaves and grass in front of this goddamn shop. It ain't nothing but concrete out there, motherfucker. Yeah, but yeah, that's what I'm dealing with right now. I'm, like I say, I need for this shit to go ahead and close so I can do everything that I need to do. You know what I'm saying? Like if the shit wasn't happening, then I'm like, okay, I already know, you know, how I'm gonna operate for the next few months. But this changes shit. You know what I'm saying? This changes shit. So now, if this shit gonna happen, I need for it to fucking happen so I can adjust and have all this shit, you know, by the next couple of months already kind of laid out. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it just, it irritates me. You know what I'm saying? But I've learned I have to keep that shit in sometimes. Sometimes you got to keep it in. Sometimes you have to let motherfuckers know that you irritate. But at a certain point, you gotta know that even if you irritated, you being irritated ain't gonna change nothing. You know what I'm saying? You being irritated ain't for to change shit. Whatever gotta happen, gotta fucking happen. This is one of those situations where whatever's gonna happen, gotta happen. It don't matter if I'm, you know, agitated or anxious or whatever the hell. You just gotta sit the fuck down and let the process, you know, take care of itself. But anyway, this is just me on a Friday morning. I'm for the go back there and take my shower. And oh, that's what I was gonna show. Look at this shit. This is what I was gonna show. This is the bathroom back up in here. Let me see, can I just whip this camera around? Yes, I can. I could have been doing that. I always stop the fucking video. This is the bathroom back here. I got my towel on the floor, so I don't have water everywhere. Look at this shower, dude. Look how narrow this shower look like the closet next door. I don't know if y'all can get a good grasp of how wide this shit is. You know, look at me. Like I'm standing right in front of the shower. Let me see. This is me. Matter of fact, look at me and look at the shower. Look at me and look at the fucking shower. Let me see, I'm gonna do this. Y'all, does that help? There is barely any room to even wash yourself. Every time, all you doing is, every time you do something, your elbow and arms and shit is hitting the fucking. That's why I gotta take my shower though. Let me turn these lights off, motherfucker. I still pay the light bill over in this motherfucker. Yeah, man. I gotta take a shower over here, and I gotta go in there and rub elbows with the goddamn shower curtain and the fucking shower walls or whatever the fuck you call them shits. It's not fun. It really ain't. You be like, man, I need to take me a shower. You know, you be in a mood to take you a fucking shower, a nice hot shower, and you get over there, you get over here, and it's like, you go in there. You're in a fucking phone booth trying to take a fucking shower. It takes all the enjoyment out of sitting under a hot stream of water. To the point to where you miss washing parts. You know what I'm saying? Trying to wash your back in there is like out the fucking question. Only thing you can do is just turn around and let the water hit your back. I think I got a brush, but it's at the house. I need to bring it over. Just try to do this shit, you know. Oh man, it's not pleasant. It's one of them things. You get over there, you take a shower, you get the fuck out. Take a shower, get the fuck out. I'm thinking, is there anything else I need to ramble about while I'm over here? Other than where the hell I'm gonna put my workout equipment? I'm gonna have that shit hood. I'm gonna have that shit hood style. Have it out in the front of my house, or have it hood style out in the backyard. I don't know. I might, man. These weights, man. I'll be like, I don't want to have my weights and shit outside. Man, you don't know how long them weights there, that dumbbell. I mean that curl bar, that bench, and them plates in that bar. I don't know about them. I don't know how long I had them dumbbells. I had them for a while. You know how long I've had that shit, man? Long ass time. I mean, a long ass time. Extra long. I mean, over 10 years long. And that's just, I'd have to go back to pictures. I don't even think I even have any pictures from way back then, because I don't have my old Facebook from back then. You see how far back it goes to where that shit, before it was outside in the backyard, when that shit was literally in my bedroom. I had that day bed in my bedroom and that fucking weight set. And I had that shit long. I'd be like, I don't want to have my weights and shit outside. Nigga, that shit was outside for like 10 years. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, all that shit been outside. That bench, all that shit been outside for about 10 years. So that's probably where it's gonna end up. I have to put it right back out in the backyard, but I gotta chop down that tree that's been growing on the fence line, because it's covering the whole backyard now. One of them berry trees, and it's kind of just leaning over the whole fucking backyard. Yeah, I just put it back in the backyard where it was at first. I mean, if 10 years of rain didn't kill it, I mean, it can sit out there for a little bit more, because I damn sure can't have it in the house. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you could put, like, I try to put that shit like in the front. It ain't nowhere you could put that shit in the front of the house without it just looking trash. You know what I'm saying? You just can't. You put it in the front of the house, try to put it somewhere in the front, it just looks trash. It does. So put it in the backyard. That's one of the, I think next time I have to call some help over here, that's probably what I'm gonna have them doing, is moving that shit to the backyard. And then all I gotta do, I'll be able to just walk out in the backyard and lift me some weights. Cause it's like I said, it's been out there. Now this shit I can't have outside. This, my dip bar, I gotta find somewhere to put that. That is not made of that unrustable ass material. It's not. If I leave that outside, it'll rust. Like the fucking the bench, that shit is rusted. All this shit down there along the bottom, where everything that was on the ground is rusted the fuck out. It is. I can't have that sitting outside, because that would rust the fuck out. So, and I ain't in nobody's shape to where I can do dips. You know what I'm saying? And actually having that thing in the house is intrusive. You know what I'm saying? It's in the fucking way. So, I mean, I might can leave it out on the porch. It'll be outside, but it won't be sitting in the water or no shit like that. And that might just be, it might have to be like a front porch type of thing. I don't know. So that's what I'm doing. I'm trying. Dude. I don't know. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. It's nothing. I mean, it ain't nothing but driveway and concrete out there. What the fuck is he? Is he trying to blow all the dust off the dirt? Like for real, I'm like, you trying to blow all the dust off the dirt? Like, goddamn, man, shit. But anyway, I'm for the, I was trying to wait for them to get done before I go back, because main thing I came over here for was to do a little bit of this shit and take my shower, go my ass back next door. But then that guy showed up while I was over here fiddling around with this shit. But I wanted to wait till they leave. Go in there, take it. Yeah, he just blowing out there on the fucking street. Get your ass back. Now he done stopped now. I was like, yeah, what the fuck is you blowing? I'm like, shit, they doing all that shit. They might as well cut over there by my house, hell. They was just cutting this shit over here. I'm like, over by my house, all that shit be cutting. Take your ass over there, cut that shit. Anyway, let me get out of here. I'm gonna catch y'all on the flip side. Anyway,
now,
obviously, I am not at the shop. I'm in post-shower mode. I done soaked my feet. Probably wasn't a good idea. And I'm just laying here watching this damn video, making this noise while I'm trying to record. But anyway, talk to the people today. Supposed to be closing. Coming to find out, the guy that I showed you earlier, he's not the buyer. And he don't know that. It's kind of screwy. You say he was out there cutting the goddamn grass and shit. And I was like, yeah. But that's on the other side. That's got shit to do with me. That ain't got nothing to do with me. Whatever miscommunication they had going on with him and the little investment company, the people that's buying this shit, that's between them. That ain't got nothing to do with me. So if he come back by here and want to ask me about them people, I'm just gonna say you have to call such and such, see what's going on with it. And I'm just gonna act like I don't know shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna act like I don't know shit because that's on their side. I'm not for to screw off my shit because of that. But he had just came back over here and asked me if I heard from the people or whatnot. And I was like, well, it's good. I'm thinking about it now. It's probably a good reason why you hadn't heard with them. You ain't got no contract with them people to buy the property that you thought you was buying, even though you got the money for it. I mean, you had actually entered into an agreement to do it. You know, like formal agreement to do it. Because you have to do that.
I don't know if it's an exploit.
Well, somebody else will come out there and outbid you or whatever the hell. You gotta have a formal agreement. You gotta be able to sign something and all the other shit.
Finish the downloadable content.
Oh man, that kind of sucks. But ain't nothing I can do about it, and I'm not gonna go telling him what the lady told me. Because that's above my head.
Anyway, this quest sends you
so he needs some information. He's gonna have to go talk to the people himself.
50% of the time.
And if he come by here, I have to tell him, which is what they told me. Don't you have to say shit to him. Just tell him you have to talk to them people.
They don't require a charisma check.
Right,
so
like as I kind of figured. Still waiting on paperwork and
their settler camp. But for some reason, when you do
God damn it, basically just paperwork. Trying to remember all these goddamn forms and shit, all this legalese they got to go on with this shit as far as having to show up at the county before the titles and all that other stuff. All that. So I'm still waiting on a couple, probably be a couple days, sometime next week, sometime after. Ain't no use in me being in no fucking rush over that shit. But sometime next week, as far as what they telling me today. So anyway, that's the conclusion to the day at this point. So I'm gonna watch my YouTube videos, rest up a little bit, and
exploit to get more sellers, you can do that. But
chill the fuck out. It's about to be weekend time. Well, it's the same for me all the goddamn time, so it really don't matter. But
charisma,
yeah.
just put on